Hello everyone, and welcome to a new playthrough. I'm gonna let the rest of this scene play through. Okay. Navi is introduced. Your fairy. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land. For so long the Kokiri forest, the source of life, was stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders. Yeah, but before the tremendous evil power, even my powers is nothing. Seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends on... yeah. Words. I can't read. So Navi is now going to travel through the area to get to Link. Link is, of course, asleep in his treehouse. But not before, you know, going through the entire town. And, of course, you know, bumping your head. I said bump, like I made the B sound as soon as she hit her head. Yeah. Okay, and now Link is here. Link is the main character of every Zelda game. Even if you don't name him that, that's what his name is. But most of the time he's just called the hero. Yeah. You guys can read the words. I'm gonna commentate over everything. Okay. So Navi is introducing herself to Link so that they can go see the Deku Tree. So yeah, this is Link's house, tree house. He's just gonna walk outside and enter Kokiri Forest. Like I said, Kokiri Forest is probably one of the most peaceful places on this map. I mean, not on this map, but in this game, because you know, there's not any death here. I mean, there's a couple mean people, but, I mean, yeah. So this is Saria. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's her name. She's, like, the second or first love of Link in this game. Yeah. So now I'm going, I need to go and try to talk to the Deku Tree, but there's actually Mito standing in my way, so I can't actually go see him. He's gonna tell me that I need to get a sword and shield in order to get to the Deku Tree. Yeah. So most of the time, I'll be talking, but after I get all the words out that I need to get out, I'll just leave it silent so that stuff can happen. So Link before did not have a fairy, and now he's getting one, and Mito is the main butthole of the game, I guess. Besides Ganon. Ganon is the boss that you see. I mean, the guy that you see in the beginning of the game. On the horse behind Zelda. Yeah, here's the thing that annoys literally everyone. Excuse me, the hey listen thing. But yeah, the reason that I'm running through this grass and everything is I'm trying to collect as much money as possible, so by the time that I get my sword, I can just go in, get the shield immediately, because you have to go to the shop and spend 40 rupees on the shield. It's the Kakiri shield. It's a wooden shield, so it will burn up, and it will break as well. I forgot how many hits it takes. So you have to crawl through this little hole until you reach the other side, where you're actually going to have to block a whole bunch of stuff. So I mean, it's not actually a whole bunch of stuff, it's just one big boulder that's going around in a circle. Somehow keeps up its momentum as it goes. So yeah, in these little grass patches, I'm trying to get as much money as possible. Also, in the little hole, not holes, but in the little sides of things, there is blue rupees, which give you 5. And this is the chest where you get the Kokiri sword. This is the sword that you get for you have to use for most of the game. I have actually never beat this game. The only Zelda game that I've beat is Breath of the Wild. And that's mainly because the Ganon boss is pretty easy. Yeah. So now that you have this sword, what I do is I go around in a loop because I completely forget that I didn't have my sword equipped. And so I have to go back and equip my sword, and I'm gonna cut through the grass, because if you cut the grass, then you get more money. The more money I get, the faster I can get my shield. So there's that rupee, and then I'm gonna go through the little, after this boulder passes, I'll go back through and get the next rupee. So yeah, now that I'm done with this part, I'm going to go back through the little hole leading to Kokiri Forest. Now, as you can see in the bottom right, there's the map. The top left is your hearts, the bottom left is your how much money you have, and the top right is showing all of your inventory. I mean, not all of your inventory, but your attack buttons, basically your controller layout. So yeah, I'm just slashing through this grass to get money, which I do actually get a little bit more. A rupee lands up on the fence, so I do have to jump on top of it and then jump off. For some reason I think that there's stuff behind Mita's house, but there's only like a rock, and it's not even on this side, it's on the other side. Right, I just wanted to check in other places. There is a lot of hidden stuff in this game that you'd have to find on your own. So basically this is Mito and his brother's I think it's house, or it's like a blacksmith type area, I guess, I don't know. But basically I'm gonna go through all of the houses and destroy the pots, and open up any chest or anything, because I'm trying to get as much money as I can. So basically what I do is I go into everybody's house, rob them, and get out of there. Yeah. Right now I'm playing with a Rubik's Cube, and I don't know why. Yeah. So, and now that I've got done doing all that, I'm basically just gonna run around and collect as much stuff as I can. So there's all of these rocks that one of Mito's brothers is trying to pick up, and he's too weak to actually pick them up, and I can just go through, pick them up, and throw them. So I'm a little more than halfway through the thing to getting 40 rupees, but I actually get more than 40 rupees. I get like 54, I believe. I never understood why like green was a color for Link. Like, yeah, it's a good color and everything, but I just never understood why it was that color. Like, it could have been any color. I mean, I don't have any problem with that. It's just things that come to my mind randomly. So I don't understand why I'm playing with this Rubik's Cube. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to do here is, okay, so first I go in and I get all the hearts even though I don't even need them. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the top of the house and make my way to... There's a girl on after you go through this little pathway up here. And, yeah. So after you make it past the area, she has 5 rupees, and then you talk to her. This is basically just another tutorial section where she tells you everything where you have to go, and yeah. That's throughout this entire area, it's basically a giant tutorial, and also getting you suited to be able to play the rest of the game. So yeah, go in here. There's 4 chests. 3 of them give you money, and 1 of them gives you a recovery heart. Yeah. This is the recovery heart. All the recovery heart does is it replenishes your health at the top. But I actually haven't lost any health yet because there would have been no reason to except for me running into the boulder. That would have done a little bit of damage. Yeah. So I'm at 44, so I'll find another 10 more, and then I wind up going to the store to cash it in for a shield. So that's another 5. And now, in the shop, there's actually 5 rupees to the right of the counter. Another little tutorial section, teaching you how to aim for stuff. I really enjoyed the music. The music of all of the Zelda games are really good. Yeah, here's the 5 rupees. Yep. And here's where I buy the shield. And now I have everything to go to the Deku tree. Now all I have to do is equip it and go talk to Amito, so he will let me in. Not let me in, but let me pass. Yeah, I have 14 rupees left over. Oh, I actually didn't look at the count that I had because I completely forgot. Swimming isn't too difficult. It's just swimming. I mean, there's something later on in the game that allows you to swim better. I'm hoping that in this playthrough I will be able to actually beat the game. Yeah, Mito. Yep, keep on bragging. And then you realize, oh wait, you have the stuff. Yep, a wimp will always be a wimp, apparently. Okay, so right here is when the first enemies of like the game. I mean not enemies. Yeah, actually, yeah, the first 3 enemies of the game. They are actually they're pretty simple. You just hit their middle, and it cuts them in half. So now that all 3 of them are dead, I can move on to go see the Deku tree. And there's gonna be talking. You know, and I realize that I should probably talk during these things because it makes it kind of boring if you guys are just having to read it. I understand that most people watch it just for the commentary, so. Also, sorry for the background noise if it comes in. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Hope you guys will be able to stick around for the next episode. Have fun.